When learning about circuits and electrical systems, there are a few basic concepts that one must understand. Among these are voltage, current, and resistance. In this video, we'll focus on resistance. Resistance can be defined as the opposition to the flow of electrical charge in a circuit. The standard symbol for resistance is a capital R, and its notation in a circuit diagram is as shown. The unit for resistance is the ohm, with symbol omega. Resistance can be related to current and voltage through this relationship called Ohm's law. Voltage is equal to the current times the resistance. When solving for resistance, it can be rearranged as resistance is equal to voltage divided by current. Resistance depends on four factors: length, temperature, cross-sectional area, and material. There are conductors which have high resistance that increases at higher temperatures, and insulators which have low resistance that decreases at higher temperatures. There are also semiconductors with properties between those of conductors and insulators, and superconductors with no measurable resistance at extremely low temperatures. A common analogy for electric flow through a conductor, or current, is water in a river. Resistance would be a measure of how easily water can flow in the river. If the river is really long, it's harder for water to flow from one end through to the other. Likewise, if the river is really thin, really cold, or made of some thick viscous material like mud, then resistance in the conductor or river is high, and it's harder for a charge to move through. Resistance in a wire at any temperature can be found using this equation. This is dependent on material and temperature, and you can pause this video to figure out more about the variables. This is a resistance band color chart. The resistors are too small to print their value on, so they use colored bands to represent them. The first two bands give numbers, the third's a multiplier, and the last is a tolerance. This resistor at the bottom, for example, is a 390 kilo ohm resistor with a tolerance of 10%.